What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, alright, going back to Gojira. Yes, indeed, Gojira Fans FEELIN YOU. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all of the clicks and the likes and the bibbity-bibbity bop, do me a favor. Before you do all that stuff, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Language Learner QC, all one word. And Language Learner QC wanted to see me react to this. It is Gojira with a tune called Stranded. Now, have I heard this song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard this song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second, I recognize this song, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Let's see, this was posted by Hip is the Key. Yeah, Hip is the Key, that's what it says. What is Hip? Tell me if you think you know. And if you know, you know. And the video has 34,000 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Gojira Stranded. So we got a studio recording this time. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Oh, there we go. Oh, those whammy pedals. I think I still have some. we may have a solo coming up here. First thing that stands out to me is that whammy pedal. God. I know I used to have one. I don't know if I think I might have sold it. I don't know. I never found myself using it. I bought it for one song that we recorded that I used it on, and then we recorded the song and we played it live a couple of times. It was not well received by the audience, so we stopped playing it live, and I never used it ever again. I don't know if I still have it. Something tells me I sold it. That it's just so abrupt. that octave jump, it's just like it absolutely grabs your attention. It does, but it grabs your attention sometimes in all the wrong ways. The picking on this, that 30-second no picking, it is fast. It is clean. You got to give him credit. I know we're at a slower tempo, but even still, even at this tempo, 30-second notes it's not easy. So got to give him props for that. The thing that's really doing this for me, doing this song is doing for me, is the usage of 4/4 and 6/4, and the way that they're interplaying them, and the way that they're utilizing that 6/4 for this one dedicated section. And they've come back and they've done it, I know, at least twice. I think it might have been 3 times they've done it. But I'm digging it. I like how they're utilizing it. It sounds good. I have no problem with it, and they're making it smooth. So you got to give them props on that. The drumming is nice. It's a little more laid back than I'm used to hearing from Gojira, if I'm being honest. But I like what he's doing. Some off-keter patterns that are still lining up and fitting. So it's cool. I like it. Definitely gets your attention without question, but not in an unpleasant way. The only thing that's kind of unpleasant is that whammy pedal. That's the only thing. And even that's not really all that unpleasant. It's just it's a little jarring, yes, but it's being done intentionally. So, mission successful. Anyway, let's get back into this. I think it's the chorus. I think it's the chorus. I already know exactly what I'm going to say. It's going to be a fairly short review. But I already know exactly what I'm going to say, and I'm going to go on record right now and say I'm going to shock some people with what I'm going to say. I don't mean to do this, but what I'm going to say during the review might trigger some people, and not in a good way. But hopefully those that get triggered will at least listen to what I have to say and hear me out before they jump on me. So let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Gojira with a tune called Stranded. This was a request from Language Learner QC. All one word. Just in case y'all wanted to know. Okay, this is going to be a short review. And it's nothing personal. I promise I'll explain why during the course of the review, why it's so short. And I really hope, because I can just see people now getting triggered by what I'm going to say. Folks, please hear me out before you jump on me, because I'm going to trigger you, and then I'm going to probably untrigger you by the very next statement, okay? So please hear me out before you follow your knee-jerk reaction and jump on me, okay? Just please hear me out first. I promise I'll make it quick, okay? Let's start with the score. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that a 7.4. Yep, 7.4. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay, first things first, a 7.4. What does that mean? Well, a 7.4 would translate to a really good scale rating, because overall, I think this is a really good song. It would also get 4 to 5 stars and a B+ letter grade. So yeah, B+, B as in boy. So there you go, a 7.4, really good skill rating, 4 to 5 stars, and a B+ letter grade. Now, how did I come up with that score? So glad you asked. Okay, get ready to get triggered, folks. I'm not even kidding. This is going to trigger some people. Please hear me out before you jump on me, okay? Out of all of the songs I've done reactions to by Gojira, and this is my 7th reaction now to Gojira. Here we go. I have to say, out of all the songs I've heard, this is probably the least impressive song I've heard from Gojira.
A riot is an ugly thing. And I think that it is just about time that we had one!
I'm just being honest with you guys. It's been the least impressive listen that I've heard from Gojira. Now, having said that, hold on. Hear me out. While it may be the least impressive song I've heard from them, I gotta be honest with you folks, I think this is also my favorite song I've heard from Gojira.
What did he say?
This has been probably the most enjoyable listen I've heard from them. I dug this song. I really enjoyed listening to this song, even though it wasn't the most impressively written song I've heard from them. There was enough in there. There was enough meat on the bone to keep me interested, you know, switching between 4/4 and 6/4 as seamlessly as they did. And it is for the chorus. I was able to figure that out. It's the chorus every single time they switch to 6/4. I like that. It helps the chorus stand apart. I thought that was really smart, and they did it really well. They did it absolutely seamlessly. The first time they did the chorus, I didn't even catch it. It was that smooth. I didn't catch it until the second time. I was like, wait a minute, it is 6. Okay. I felt like the chorus, towards the end of the first chorus, I was like, wait a minute, something's off a little bit. But I wasn't able to catch it. By the time I had figured out that something was a little off, it had already passed by. you know, and I wasn't able to catch it until the second time, and I was like, okay, here it is. What is that? Oh, wait. So is it 6/4? Oh, okay. And I had fun figuring that out. But I'll tell you honestly, what really did this for me was the feel and the groove. This was a very groove-centric song.
Well, good. Glad we're clear on that.
Slower tempo, I think, was a great decision. I think that was a great choice to play this song at a slower tempo. Could they have played this song faster? Absolutely, they could have. And I think a lot of people will agree with me when I say that they are very capable of playing this song faster. Should it be played faster? No. No. I like that slower tempo with those 30-second notes spaced apart the way they were. And still being done very cleanly to boot. But, and I know this is not, everyone's going to go, well, what about the drumming? For some reason, people are obsessed with the drumming when it comes to Gojira, more than any other instrument. The drumming on this was fine. It was solid. It was good. I'm not going to necessarily say it was all that impressive, but it was, I've heard other songs by Gojira where the drumming is far more impressive than it is on this song. But I love the groove on this song. I love the feel of this song. It was very easy to groove to. It was nice. Seriously, I'm not even kidding when I say this. Out of all the songs I've heard by Gojira on the channel, I can honestly say, beyond a shadow of a doubt, this is my favorite. I absolutely dug this song, despite the fact it's probably the least impressive song I've heard on the channel. I really enjoyed the groove on this. I enjoyed the feel, the vocal delivery on this. Yeah, it's the grit and growl vocal, but we had those undertones, those melodic undertones that were mixed in with the grit and growl, and it sounded really good. I dug it. I absolutely dug everything about the song, and I think that 7.4 is very appropriate. I'm curious, just for my own knowledge, have they ever played this live? And if they have played this live, how well did it go over? I mean, I'm really curious to know what Gojira fans think of this song, because there's a lot of Gojira songs that are a lot faster paced, a lot more impressively written, a lot more intense, a lot more energetic. They got a lot more drive behind them. And I'm curious to know how Gojira fans as a whole feel about this particular song. Is this song well received? Is this song highly regarded? I think it should be. I think the groove on this song is undeniable. But it'll be curious to read the comments what people actually think of this song. So hopefully those of you that got triggered when I said it's the least impressive song I've heard from Gojira so far, I hope you calmed down when you heard me say that out of all the songs I've heard by Gojira, this is my new favorite one, because it really is. 7.4, I feel good about that score, and that's where we're going to stay. So let's wrap everything up here in a nice shiny bow, shall we? We have a 7.4, which is a really good skill rating, 4 to 5 stars, and a B as in boy, B+ letter grade. Take your pick, I don't care, whichever one of those floats your boat. Final word, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hope I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me. But if you guys feel like doing these things, well then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Thank you very much for watching. And as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.